broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return. There's still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
So, es ging darum, dass die Mutter verschwunden ist, wo sie verschwunden ist, dass da Tücher so sind. Und dass Fässer kaputt gegangen sind, weiß ich nicht. Und dass er an Anlegerstelle und der ist nicht auch nichts. Und dann hat er die Pause. Kurzfassung. Da ist irgendwas, da ist irgendwas. Da ist irgendwas.
Great.
Wooden floorboard. Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. It was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing that? Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed. Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest. There we go. Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a book and also a bag. The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I knew that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother? Let's look inside the bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
Untersuchen wir erstmal.
Definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. This bag smells of her perfume. A piece of soap, some oils, and her powder puff. What does all this mean?
Also das ist die Tasche von der Mutter jetzt quasi Kurzfassung davon und
An iron key completely rusted. You never know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it. Some fruit, a piece of bacon, and some bread. The fruit's still firm. bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days. And if it's rationed, there's enough left to last 2 more days. The bottom of the bag is covered in black powder. Right. Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her. Crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know what's going on here, but you obviously feel like you're in danger.
Da könnte man vielleicht den Schlüssel.
I'll never get it open barehanded. There we are.
Also die Mission läuft gerade, wir suchen nach weiteren Hinweisen oder geht es zum Herrenhaus? Können wir erstmal in Ruhe umgucken? Vielleicht finden wir hier was. Da liegt noch irgendwie was, da ist noch was.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Also, hier ist so ein Waffenkoffer. Die ist leer, anscheinend hat das die Mutter, zumindest denkt er das. Wir wissen es eben halt noch nicht. Und eben halt, wie die Vision nur. Er weiß halt nicht, was er damit vorhat.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. What have we here? It's cannon powder. It's
Okay, das
unusual.
können wir nicht weiter
I don't know what
untersuchen.
the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole... Amber crystals.
So, Talent. Ja. Charakter. Können wir hier irgendwie was machen? Aufsteigen. Also hier scheint uns nichts mehr zu sein. Drücken. Hier ist noch irgendwas.
Latin inscription.
Eine lateinische Inschrift.
Mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatio.
Ja. So, ich kann die Sprache nicht, kann es nicht übersetzen. Gehen wir mal rauf. Herrenhaus.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Also die Frage war jetzt gerade, wie er es geschafft hat, das gehaust hat, so aufzubauen auf dem Felsen. Kurzfassung.
looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Ricci, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
Only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Konfrontation. Während einer Konfrontation musst du dich durch mehrere Phasen gehen und so überzeugend wie möglich bleiben. Konfrontationen wirken sich auf deinen Verlauf des Geschichtes auf, daher solltest du bei Bedarf auch deine Fähigkeit einsetzen. Okay?
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church. Helpless, I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order, which I joined a few years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and your mother work for a secret society. It would seem that discretion is not one of your specialities, my son. You will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust in you.
Shit.
Okay, das war die falsche.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary. Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
So.
Only you know that, Your Eminence.
Persönlichkeit. Jede Person auf der Insel hat ihre eigene Persönlichkeit, wodurch die gegenüber mancher Fähigkeiten anfällig wird. Andere gegenüber bleiben. Um dein Fähigkeitsziel zu erreichen, musst du die Persönlichkeit deiner Konversionspartner erkennen. Wenn deine Fähigkeit einsetzen, gegen die Immunität vorliegt, wirst du keinen Erfolg haben und zugleich in die Führung brauchen. Nutzen gegen Schwäche. Ja. Aha, okay.
If you're asking me if you can trust me, or if I can keep a secret, I would answer yes, absolutely.
I understand.
In truth, it all depends on the nature of the contents of your letter.
It is a list of names.
This list must be of extreme importance.
If only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than
Letzte Phase. In der letzten Phase einer Konstruktion musst du die Person, mit der du redest, überzeugen, in denen passende Dialogoptionen auswählt. Wenn du dich falsch entscheidest, wird die Phase bist du ein. Also wenn ich das richtig verstanden habe, muss ich richtige Antwort jetzt wählen. Wenn ich falsch mache, wird es immer wiederholt, bis ich die richtige Antwort habe.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur Medici. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a
Okay,
large
bis jetzt
number
klappt's
of
ja
French
ganz gut.
priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is littered with being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Come on, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
So. Da geht's hier raus, ne?
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Gucken wir uns mal wieder ein bisschen um. Vielleicht finden wir ja wieder Hinweise zu der Mutter. Unten ist. Da will ich noch nicht hoch. Läuft die Karte. Hier ist über was? Da ist über was?
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Nehmen wir mal das Buch mit. Alles mitnehmen einfach mal. Damit es nachher fehlt.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simple.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Mouras de Richer. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet. And you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.